Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Today, I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I am in a huge house. Like this house was kind of like mansion vibes, okay? And it is filled with people. Like there are people, it's like a huge room with a bunch of people in there that I would see as like a huge living room and a huge kitchen. Like this house gave me the vibes of like this house is bigger than the house on my Sims game. Like to be honest, it was a huge house. But anyways, and one of the rooms is like all the a bunch of adults sitting in there, just sitting around, being entertained. Like there's TVs and then there are games and there are drinks and they're just in there hanging out. In the other room, it was smaller. Um, and I was in there with another woman, and we were caring for someone else's baby. We had the knowing that it was not our baby; it was somebody else's baby that we were taking care of. Whoever's baby this is, baby is attached to me. Okay, his baby is attached to me. And every time I try to sit the little baby down, the baby start crying, and I'm like, okay, come on. And it's like, once again, the baby is so attached to me that even if I try to pass her to the friend that's with me trying to help me take care of the baby, she start crying. So it's kind of like she's only there for emotional support. Anywho, I'm having a hard time feeding her, but because it's like I'm constantly thinking, where am I going to get her some milk from? Where am I going to get this? What's going to happen with this? But every single time I run out of something, it works out. Okay? So like at one point in the dream, I had to go in the other room to see if I could find some milk where they had their drinks and stuff at. I had to leave the baby there. Okay, because they was doing a thing in there. Baby is crying the whole time, which I know for anybody on here that, is a mother, you know the feeling that you get when you hear your baby cry and you like, but I got to do something real quick. But the baby's still crying. Baby not trying to hear that. Baby is crying. Baby is crying. Well, my baby was his cry was like specific. He had a specific cry and it just used to tug at my heart. And I'm running to go and do whatever I need to do and running back to him like I'm here. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm here, baby. I'm here. Anywho. I'm laughing because of scripture. Scripture goes for Proverbs 31:10. A wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. So whoever this is for is gonna be your husband, baby, that you taking care of. It's gonna be your baby. Which makes sense. Because I kept wondering, like, why is this baby so attached to me? And then I'm even reminded of when my baby was a baby, my son was a baby. I like I'm for sure not gonna be able to call him a baby for too much long because he almost taller than me, y'all. Like he almost to my height. By the time my son reach his teenage years, he gonna be standing over me, and I'm gonna be looking at him like this. Which is it feels so weird. He gets so tall. And I know that's gonna be so weird, y'all. I'm getting so emotional. I know that's gonna be I'm looking at this little picture of him when he was a baby. Like he was so small. He used to sleep right on my chest. And he is about to be taller than me, y'all. And bigger than me. And swole, big and tall. Oh my goodness. But anywho, for whoever this is for, this is your baby. Okay, go ahead and say you are gonna have somebody's gonna give birth. Obviously, this is gonna be for somebody that is in their childbearing age. But anyways, this is a message. This is a bell that is being rang. Somebody is gonna have a baby. You may be in a position to where you are not gonna have a lot of help. You may be in a position to where the father. Okay. No judgment. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just being real. This is what this dream, like, from what I'm taking from this dream, it does seem like it's gonna be somebody that you're gonna be in a position to where I'm searching around for some milk, and I'm scrambling for milk, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody finally say, "Oh, here you go, thank you." Okay, and I just feel like this room of people that are doing their own thing represents you actually going and asking people for help, or it could also represent like some kind of assistance that you are able to receive, which is why it's separated from where you're going to be. But wherever you're going to be, I also feel like the person that is with you, this may not actually be a person. This could be an angel that God is going to send to give you comfort, because like I said, the person that I was with was not really a help to me. They were more so, and the baby would cry the same way the baby would cry when the baby was laying down. Typically when you hand somebody else a baby, they not crying like that. So I feel like this is a situation where that God is going to send an angel to comfort you and to comfort your baby. But you probably going to be one deep with this, which that is sad. But for some of you, you may not. It could be a situation where your husband is working all the time, because or your spouse or whoever, they're working all the time. When my son was a baby, I had him 100% of the time, but it was because his dad was at work. Okay, and when he wasn't at work, he was sleeping so he could go back to work, because he was working hard and typically overtime to the fullest extent to ensure that the baby had all the milk, all the diapers, all the clothes, and all the extras. So I just feel like for whoever this is, you, like, regardless if, because this is Proverbs 31:10, I do feel like you're going to be somebody's wife. It could be a situation where your husband is working so much, like this is to prepare you, to let you know that, understand your husband may be working a lot, okay? And you may have to deal with that. And, for somebody else, it could also mean that you and this person not going to be together, and you're going to have to take care of the baby. Regardless, this is somebody you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have to take care of this baby. I'm thinking that the feeling that the baby belongs to somebody else, it could be your spouse that you feel like that, but this also could be a situation where the baby belongs to God, okay? And God is like God is giving you a baby, but it's still his child. I'm peeping that as well. So I just feel like congratulations for whoever this is. It don't mean that it's gonna happen today. This could be a month down the line, a few months down the line, a year, next year, a few years. But God is saying that he is going to give you a baby. You're going to have a baby. Understand, you go ahead and prepare your mind, okay? Get mentally together. Get mentally ready for this. Because when you do receive this baby, it's not going to be just like a piece of cake. Like, you're going to have to be attentive to the child. You're going to have to take care of the child. The baby is probably going to want to be in your arms or in somebody's arms at all times. The cry is going to wreck your heart and have you running to go and get things. But God is saying that no matter what your situation is going to be, he is going to ensure that your baby have everything that you need, that you have everything you need to care for your child, okay? You're going to have a place to stay. You're going to be able to afford milk if you're buying milk, or produce milk, if whichever way you're gonna do it. Like, you are going to have comfort. Even if you feel as though you are in a room by yourself, God will send angels down to protect you and your baby. God will send angels down to send you comfort and to cheer you up. Even if it's a situation where I'm thinking about how the people was in the other room partying. It could be a situation where your spouse is partying all the time and you with the baby all the time. My heart goes out to you. Okay, I do feel like that is unfair. That's not right. But once again, even if this person is partying all the time and they always out all the time, I feel like this is also a confirmation that they are not going to have, it's not going to be a situation where they are not helping you. Like, they going to help you. They are going to ensure that you have the milk, the diapers, and the clothes and all that kind of stuff, but they just refuse to leave the party. And that's between y'all. Y'all ignore the little noise. I got to water my plants. I gotta put some water in the machine, and it's making this little noise, so that's supposed to let me know to put water in there. But I've been slipping. I've been slipping. I've been slipping. I've been slipping. But anywho, that's the message. Congratulations, to whoever this is for. Girl, congratulations. Get ready for the diaper changes. Oh man. Whew-wee. Anywho, that's the message. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.